Hey, I'm Paula. This is How to Make Dinner, and we're making cranberry sauce. Okay, so cranberry sauce. So important for turkey dinner. I think it's probably the second most important thing after the stuffing, and pretty much tied with gravy, and turkey is like somewhere down the line somewhere. I love turkey, but I mean cranberry sauce is just really important. So we're gonna make cranberry sauce. It's pretty easy. This won't be a very long video. We're gonna start with 200 grams of sugar, and that's also a cup for you cup folk. 200. And this is probably too small of a pan, but I've got this induction burner and it doesn't take the rest of my pans. It doesn't accept it. So I have to use this shallow thing. I'm going to set this to medium heat. And then we have one bag of cranberries, which is I think 350 grams or 340 going in. These are fresh cranberries. You can only get them around Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I also love putting them in my porridge, so that's a top tip for you. And then from here you can just do water. It's a cup of water. So 1 cup water, 1 cup sugar, 1 bag of cranberries. The recipe's right on the back of the bag. But if you want to make it a little bit extra nice, you can go with some orange zest and orange juice. So we'll do that. So there's also this thing of doing raw cranberry sauce, which I've seen people have been doing it for years. The thing about it is that you don't get to pop the cranberries, which is my favorite part, is cooking them and letting them, just listening to them pop. I also just really like the texture of biting into a juicy berry, like the few that have kind of popped but they're still whole. It's just so nice to just bite into that juiciness, and I just don't feel like the raw ones really have that. The raw ones are more like they're all blended up in a food processor and they're like little chunky little bits. To be honest, I haven't tried it. I did see a recipe for it that was like 1 bag of cranberries, 1 orange, 1 cup of sugar, just in the food processor. And give it a try if you want. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to comment below if you're a real raw cranberry sauce kind of person. So I think I'm just going to juice the 1 orange and then I'll just top it up with water. So we're going to the 250 ml or 1 cup mark. Again, you can just do straight water. You can do water, lemon zest, whatever you want. This is actually a pretty good sized pan now that I have everything in there. I was a bit worried. And now we just wait for them to start popping. It'll take about 3 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. So maybe we'll just hit the fast forward button on this part. There's nothing else to do. Oh, and this is coming out on Wednesday, which will be, I believe it's going to be the 17th or the 18th of December. You can make this today or tomorrow for Christmas dinner, no problem. It's got a lot of sugar, it's cranberry sauce, it stays in the fridge for weeks. You don't have to worry about it. Get it out of the way so that that's one less thing that you have to do on the days leading up to Christmas dinner. We're gonna fast forward this part. Okay, so it's been 7 minutes and pretty much all the cranberries have popped. It's really liquidy still, but it will, as it cools down, it'll firm right up and become sauce. So at this point, that's what it's gonna be. It's just runny. You can put it into a little couple dishes and cover them up, put them in the fridge, and you're done. Don't even think about it until it's time to eat turkey dinner. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you like them, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh my God. Drop it down a notch. That's like that's just one more thing to wash. I didn't even say this is how to make dinner or anything.